teams in the country. It's pretty obvious. I think anybody that watches them play sees Alabama play. They're definitely one of the top 2 teams in the country. You know, if you're going to beat one of those top teams in the country, you have to make all the plays in the game. You can't make mistakes. And that was what we preached all week with our guys. And, you know, that's what we talked about. We come out. I think we had 3 false starts in the first half to put us behind the chains on offense. Those are errors. We had 3 or 4 drop passes. We missed 2 field goals. We drop a punt snap. We do all the little things that you can't do. You know, we talked about it. When you play these guys, Alabama's going to play a very clean game, and they're going to wait for you to make a mistake and pounce. And our focus is, that's great. Let's play a clean game back at them. Wait for them to make a mistake and pounce. You know, they made a mistake, and we went to pounce and miss it. You know, we return it with another mistake. And those are things, the mental toughness that I have to do a better job of coaching this team on, is making sure we're more mentally tough in these situations that we don't have those breakdowns. You know, I love the way our kids play. They played hard. You know, our kids play physical. They always are. You know, they're not going to be back down from anybody we play. You know, but in this conference, you're playing the best teams in the country week in and week out. And we have to execute at the highest of levels. I don't know if we did that all night tonight.
Talk about mixing up the quarterbacks there, especially the odd formations you came with there in the second quarter.
Yeah, they're a good team. We want to keep them off balance. We've been practicing all that stuff, and I felt it was some good deals to keep them off balance.
Your thought process on Brian Egan right there?
Well, you know, I mean, the other kid didn't have a good look in his eye. You know, I mean, he had that look that he'd missed a couple in a game. He wasn't real confident. He wasn't looking confident after he missed the one before. He didn't kick it smoothly. And, you know, Brian kicks the ball really, really well in practice. And so figured we'd give him an opportunity to go in and see what he could do. And he missed his opportunity, too. That's mental toughness. That's poor on my part, making sure they're not mentally ready to go make those plays that we need.
You know, one of the big opportunities you had, get down to the 24, you're kind of clicking there with Tyler, and you stick Chris in. What's kind of your thinking at that point?
Yeah, we call plays, and there's a lot of things you want to do with different guys at different times. So, you know, I think we rotated the tailback, too, and receivers.
Cam Lawrence's interception return there gets to the 4-yard line, and they knock you back. I mean, if you had to look at it, which was bigger there, getting the 4-yard line or not converting when you get
the huge momentum of it's not converting right there. I mean, obviously we get the ball in great position, and then we go and we make really, really silly errors. You know, and you play the best team in the country and make critical errors, you're not going to win. And you know, so I think it was a great play by Cam. He gave the opportunity to give us huge momentum. Not only did we get down there, we dropped the ball in the corner of the end zone. We miss a block, we jump off sides, and then we go and miss a field goal to ruin all of our momentum at once. And that's my coaching of making sure this team is mentally tough enough to go make those, you know, to capitalize in those situations. That's not a physical issue, it's a mental issue.
A couple of questions. There were some interesting formations out there tonight. Can you break down those?
Yeah, there's some stuff we've worked on for a couple of weeks, and you know, when you look at them, I mean, they're one of the top defenses in the country, and we just thought we'd get them off balance and try to keep them on their toes and try some different formations to keep them off balance and to get them a little unsettled. And you know, at times it was pretty good.
Also, I've heard Cam Lawrence, I've heard him described as the heart and soul of your defense, or a guy that's really a cog, if you will. Just talk about him.
Well, he does. You know, I mean, the hard part, a lot of these guys, you know, they have is the leaders of the defense, guys like, you know, Cam Lawrence, Fletcher Cox, John Banks. I look at all 3 of those as kind of big leaders of our defense. They're all true juniors, young guys. They've played a bunch of football. But you're really starting to see them take on that leadership role that you need them to have. We need those guys to be leaders of our defense, and they're developing into that. Cam does a great job. I mean, you're not going to find a guy that plays harder than Cam does week in and week out.
Coach, you said that you were switching out quarterbacks because of certain plays. But is there ever a concern that the quarterbacks in their mindset that, you know, they're worried about looking over their shoulder or not getting into a rhythm?
No.
Those are 3 quarters, because your defense really played better, just keeping things under control there, not giving up the big plays.
Yeah, you know what, I thought that was a big part of it. You know, we knew it'd be a physical game, and, you know, we knew that it would, you know, hopefully you play this out. I know you're going to be in a shootout with these guys, so, you know, we played it. Tried to play the field position game. We won that sometimes. We lost it sometimes. You know, and they played physical. I think we held them without giving up a lot of big plays right at the end. We gave up that big play, a couple of them right there at the end. But, you know, overall, I thought our guys played pretty hard defensively. You know, played pretty hard. That's a good physical team. You know, and then gave up 100 yards rushing to Trent Richardson, but on 32 carries. You know, I mean, the issue is we got to, the offense has to, you know, help get some more plays in there, keep the defense off the field a little bit more, and, you know, we weren't able to do that with too many 3-and-outs.
ESPN crew said that Chris Rupp was injured. What's his injury?
He got dinged up at halftime, and, you know, they said he had a mild concussion, so we didn't play him in the second half, but we'll reevaluate that on tomorrow to see what his status will be.
Any other questions?